The whole factory went up in flames. He lost everything. You know, a couple days ago, I was learning Rambam, Mishnah Torah, Sefer Avodah, and I came across a halacha, and I had a flashback to a story that I heard years ago. You see, the halacha tells us that the kohen that works in the Beis HaMikdash has to have both feet on the ground. If, let's say, he was working in ragle achas ala kli, one foot was on top of a vessel or on top of a stone, does his avodah count? Is it kosher or puzzle? Says the Rambam the following: Royin, we see, if you were to remove the kli, the vessel or the stone, and the person would be able to stand on one foot, his avodah is good. It means he wasn't really leaning on that kli or that stone. However, if you would move that kli or the stone and he would lose his balance, he can't stand on one foot, the avodah is puzzle. It reminded me of the following story. Chesky was a very wealthy chassid that lived in Warsaw, Poland. He had a factory that made sweaters and pants and shirts, you name it. Every day after davening mincha, Chesky would have a minhag that he would in shul, bang on the bima, and he would say, Emunah, Bitachon, Simcha. My brothers, we have to have faith in Hashem. We have to have trust in Hashem. We have to have Simcha. We have to be happy that we're Yidden. That's what he did every single day. One day, a terrible fire broke out in the factory of Chesky, and the whole building burst into flames, and literally in minutes, Chesky lost everything he had. That day, Chesky went to shul. He davened mincha, and after mincha, he banged on the bima, and he said, Emunah, Bitachon, Simcha, speaking to the fellow Yidden in shul with the same chayas and passion that he did every day. An older Jew came over to him, and he said, Chesky, I need to apologize to you. Chesky said, what do you do wrong? He said, every day I saw you speak about Emunah and Bitachon and Simcha, but to myself I was thinking, it's easier for you to say that. You're wealthy, you're okay, life is good, so you preach about Emunah, Bitachon and Simcha, it's no challenge for you. But today, your factory went up in flames. The firemen didn't even put it out yet. The smoke is still billowing out of the building. And you come to shul and you speak about Emunah, Bitachon, and Simcha with that same passion, the chayas. I see you're the real deal. But the old man says, Chesky, tell me, how do you do it? Chesky looks at the old man and he says the following. He says, you know, we know the halacha is that when you daven Shemona Esrei, you have to stand. We're standing in front of Melech Malchi Amlacha B'Kadosh Baruch Hu, the King of all kings, and in front of a king we stand. You have to be standing. You can't be sitting. But of course, we love to ask questions. And the question is, let's say you're not standing and you're not sitting. What do I mean? You're leaning. You're davening with a shtender and you're leaning on the shtender. Are you allowed to daven Shemona Esrei leaning on a shtender? And the halacha is as follows. If you're leaning on the shtender and someone were to pull the shtender away, you would fall down. All your weight is on it. That's considered leaning, like sitting. You cannot daven Shemona Esrei in such a way. If, however, you were to pull the shtender and you would remain standing, you weren't really leaning on it. You're not putting all your weight on it. You'll be on your 2 feet. That's considered okay, and you're allowed to daven Shemona Esrei that way. Chesky told the old man, I was very appreciative of the wealth Hashem gave me, but I never relied on it. That was not the foundation that brought about my connection to Hashem. Yes, I leaned on it, but if you were to take it away from me, Baruch Hashem, I would still be standing, because I have Emunah and Bitachon and Simcha in being a Yid. We are standing in the month of Elul. We have to remember that everything we have is all from Hashem. He gave us everything. And with that foundation, our Emunah, our Bitachon, our Simcha in serving Hashem is as strong as it gets. A Yid realizes that not only when it's lahagit ba'boiker chasdecha, when it's boiker, when it's light, when things are going well, I speak of Hashem's kindness, but also the emunascha ba'leilis, when it's laila, when it's dark, when things are challenging. A Yid has Emunah, a Yid has faith in Hashem that things are going to be well. L'chaim, may our Emunah, Bitachon, and Simcha in Hashem be as strong as ever. And may we all be zoiche to celebrate this upcoming year, Tafshin Pei, with Mashiach Tzidkenu in Yerushalayim Yer Kodesh, with the third Beis Hamikdash. All the best.